Today on the channel, from the Vintage Collection, Walmart exclusive ATST driver, and my boy, Paploo. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing in 2021 and possibly beyond. Today, we've got two Walmart exclusive vintage collection figures in the ATST driver and Paploo from the Return of the Jedi. But for all your Star Wars needs except these two, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Well, Return of the Jedi figures, these are exclusive to Walmart stores, at least in the US. I'm not sure about the rest of the world. Maybe these will be everywhere in a year, 6 months, something like that. Who knows? But Walmart for right now. I did get these off of Walmart.com, and they both ship separately in their own box. No issues. They're mint condition. I know some people I've seen out on social media have gotten these destroyed, so that definitely sucks. But I had very good luck with Walmart this go around, and actually I've never really had an issue with Walmart and damaged packagings. Really, as a whole, I haven't had issues with things in the mail. I've been one of the most fortunate people in the world as far as that, as much stuff as I do pick up. But we're going to do it like we normally do. We're going to talk about them, we're going to unbox them, we're going to talk about them, and we're going to see where it goes from there. So we're going to start off hot. We're going to start with my boy Paploo. I almost went ATST driver, but then I said, let's do Paploo. And is it Paploo or Paploo? I can't remember. I've went back and forth. Now I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's Paploo and the Ewoks. And you guys know, Endor, beautiful this time of year, and Kyle loves a good Ewok. You knew I loved Ewoks. As a little kid, I was a big Ewok fan. One day I'm going to track down that Ewok village. I need an Ewok village. I need that in my collection. It doesn't look like we're going to get one anytime soon, so I'm going to have to buy a minty vintage collection one to store all my Ewoks. I got an Ewok army building. You guys know that. But there's the old packaging on Paploo. I believe this has been somewhat of a re-release here. I know we've had Ewoks. These vintage collection cards, we always talk about them. Beautiful carding on these. They're really meant to keep on card, but you know me, I'm an opener guy. But really should be kept on card. That Jedi logo up there, it just gets me in the feels. This brings me back to my childhood. I love the black on the carding. You don't see a lot of black on cards anymore, so these really do pop out. And then you put the yellow coloring behind the figure, just makes it really pop all in all. You got the 50th anniversary Lucasfilms logo up top as well. Then even the old school Kenner logo. That gets you in all the nostalgia feels, as you guys know. Paploo, he comes with that knife. He'll cut you. He's got a knife. He also has his little two-pronged spear as well, so watch out for him. But I do love the looks of this one. I wouldn't mind to get a vintage collection Ewok collection. Just a collection inside of a collection and keep them on card. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We'll see. Oh my gosh, this is old school. This is what used to happen back in the old days when you'd unbox these things. As I didn't even do the back, but the back is a waste of time on these. These have the worst back cardings. It shows a couple other characters. Princess Leia Endor, I skipped that one. Long game, maybe no game at all. I might just pass on that one. But there's really nothing to be said on the back here. But this is old school. This used to happen back in the 80s and 90s all the time. You try to open something, it would rip off like this. Just a clean rip. Hate it. See you later. So let's see. I can still get it out. It's all right. See you later up high. Warnings. See you later. How many warnings do you need? There he is. A very little figure. Very little guy. But you know, sometimes those littlest guys, those are the ones that steal your heart the most. That's what I've always found out. Pull his little spear out. Very rubbery. There's no hardness in this. This is very, very soft. This knife, he's got a holster for the knife. Thankfully, we won't lose it. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Ooh, we got elbow articulation. We got wrist articulation. We got ankle articulation. The legs go kind of side to side. They don't go up and down. And you got waist, and then the head is blocked because of his little headpiece he wears, I guess we'll call it. He's got cool feather in his headpiece. We know Paploo from Return of the Jedi. Just building out that Ewok army. Like I say, he does come with a knife. He will cut you. He will cut you. But we're going to put that right in his holster. Holster a little hard to get to. Arm blocks it, but we'll get that right in there so we don't lose that anytime soon. Love a good Ewok, though. They all kind of look the same. Not to just generalize the Ewoks look the same, but, you know, there's some difference. I guess you got the log rays, the wick. I mean, there's some differences there, but they all look the same as an Ewok species on Endor. So there you go. That's what I was meaning at. But I like this one. It's just going to go great in my Ewok collection. More Ewoks, the better. I do have him in the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale, the Hasbro PulseCon exclusive. I still have to unbox that one. Those big box sets are always intimidating. I like to just do the figures because they're easy. You can just shoot and go. The box set ones, you got to adjust your camera. You got to have more angles, and there's a lot more tape. It's just more of a process, as you guys are well aware. But I will get that unboxed because I need my Ewoks in 6-inch form. I need a 6-inch scaled Ewok village. That's what we need. Plus all the Ewoks to fill it up. Give me that. Let's get that whole scene together. I'm a day one buyer. Hopefully that's the HasLab one of these days. We'll get the Ewok village. That would be something. He does got pegs on the bottom of his feet. I still need a recommendation of what stands to use for all my 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures. That was a mouthful. I need Power of the Force stands. I got to get stands for all these. I believe Small Joe's. You guys know in my wrestling cases here, I use the Small Joe's risers. They are the best risers. I see they have stands as well, so maybe I need to hit them up and maybe I'll get my stands from there. I just don't know. I haven't investigated enough. I've been lazy. Quite frankly, I've been lazy. I need to research that, take the time. One of these days I will do that. Now we're moving on to the ATST driver. An army builder, I guess, not in the sense of a Tusken Raider or Stormtrooper, but an army builder because there are multiple ATST drivers and there's multiple ATSTs making their descent on Endor, as we all know. Same type of packaging as Paploo, 50th anniversary up at the top. You got the Return of the Jedi logo up there, Star Wars. Cool picture of the ATST, and then you got the driver, of course, on the card with the blue background. He does have his blaster as well. Then you get the back. Same exact back of the card on all these. And like I said, very boring. Just tons of warnings. Nothing fun here. Nothing fun going on at all. I do notice, though, on this ATS driver, his ankles are, like, veered upwards. It looks very strange. Hopefully they're not broken. Hopefully they're not fused. Hopefully that's not a big mess. We'll see what happens here. Let's pull them out and try it a different way here. There you go. Just like that. Boom. See you later. A little plastic prison. You can see those ankles looking weird. Just looking strange. There it is. Looks like he's walking on his heels. Get that blaster out. See you later. All right. Oh, good. They're good. They were just, for whatever reason, they were up in the package. It just looks so strange. Now, does his helmet come off? That's the million-dollar question. And it does. Oh, I was going to say it does not, but it does. I always wondered what an ATST driver would look like. He just looks like a fine young chap. Just a fine chap here. But, I don't know. I guess you could use him for different bodies. You could use this as an army builder. You could switch his head to somebody else, something like that. Very soft, good, not a hard helmet. When I think of hard helmets, I think of Power of the Force. You know, they have that very hard helmet. This has some squishiness to it, some mobility, which I don't mind at all. Blaster fits right in there. As I say that, I can't get in his hand. But it looks like it'll fit. Boy, and the weapons have gotten very rubbery as well. Very, no longer hard plastic. I'm sure that's a cost-cutting measure or some change in plastic regulation, I'm sure. But this is all right. You need these. If you're building your assault on Endor, you got the Ewoks, you got the Ewok Village, you get the ATSTs, you get the speeder bikes going. Oh, man, it all writes itself, like we like to say on the channel. We'll get him there. There's no way he's going to stand, but he does. What do you know? But I do have this. If you guys saw my Amazon Prime video of my crazy purchases from Amazon Prime Day, this was on Amazon Prime, very cheap on Prime Day. Never bought this one. I do have the Power of the Force ATST, but I said, you know what? 2 ATSTs are always better than 1, especially in a display. So I did pick this up. We'll unbox this on the channel one other day, but I just wanted to show that. But it does look like the exact same figure here inside. Just a little bit more of a lighter jumpsuit on this one, where it's more gray on this guy. But like I said, we'll unbox him on the channel. I wonder if this old school one, if the mask comes off the driver. I'm going to say it probably does, but that'll be a surprise one of these days. But how cool will this guy be? You can put these guys here together. Maybe you have one on the ground, one in the cockpit. Maybe I can get 2 in there. We'll figure something out for these displays. We always do figure it out. But I love an army builder. You guys know that. I just like to have 2 or 3, unless I luck into some more or I get some in a lot or something like that. I'm not one to buy, 100 stormtroopers and make a massive scene that'll fall over like dominoes. I'm not going to do that. But it's not bad to have a couple of these army builders every once in a while. 2 or 3 I always feel like is the magic number. But what's the magic number on army builders for you? Is it 0? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 100? You guys tell me how you guys army build, because everybody's got a different army building style out there. And so let me know yours. And then let me know your thoughts on these vintage collection figures. Are you buying them? Are you leaving them on card? Are you opening them up like I am? Tell me in the comments down below. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, Pro Wrestling Tees. Get your very own Kyle Peterson t-shirt. And then, of course, like this video. You made it this far. Subscribe to the channel. We're vastly approaching 10,000. We'll call it 10,000 at this point. That's the next big channel milestone. We'll do some giveaways when we hit that 10,000 mark. So be prepared. Be here for that. So there you go for the ATST driver and every Ewok under the sun. I'm Kyle, and I will see you guys all real soon.